Hey guys, I was asked to take you guys on a tour of what we do for our Pascha basket each year. This is over 12 years of celebrating as a couple. We've come up with what we normally do. We do a symbolic basket, which is not what everybody does. When we bring something for the Paschal feast, we usually leave it in the kitchen because it's usually something that needs to stay hot. And so what we have in our basket are normally symbolic ingredients that we will take home to use throughout the year, or throughout at least the feasting season following Pascha, to bring home the blessing of Pascha. So here's a little tour of what we normally have. For starters, we have red wine, which is usually symbolic of Christ's blood and used for feasting. We always have a candle in there, and this is just one of the boys' baptismal candles to represent the light of Christ. We always have butter, which is obviously something that is a feasting food for us, but it's to represent the richness of God. A lot of people will, in a lot of different cultures, carve it into the shape of a lamb. I'm not good at that, and I don't have a big lamb mold, so what we use is a little candy mold that belonged to my grandmother, so it's kind of special for that reason. Another really traditional item is to have a bitter herb, and so we have used horseradish in the past, but we find we don't love horseradish, so what we use is some stone ground mustard, but that's to represent the gall and vinegar that was given to Christ on the cross. Another item is bread. This is not our actual Pascha bread. Normally I'll make brioche bread or other sort of eggy bread. There's a different version in almost every culture, but really eggy, buttery bread that we'll normally have in our basket. But obviously there's lots of symbolic reasons for bread in the Bible that will go for why we use bread. Then we also always have salt. You all know that I am an avid chef, and so this salt is a way of bringing home the Paschal blessing, and for months after Pascha, this is what I'll use in our cooking for as long as it lasts. So it's really symbolic. Obviously there's plenty of biblical symbolism behind salt. Another thing that we always have, and this is not the actual version of what we'll have, we'll usually have our red eggs that will die on Holy Thursday, but eggs, you can do hard-boiled eggs, you can do, if you have fresh eggs and you want to bring those, they are symbolic of new life, and so there's lots of symbolism behind eggs, but for us they're a feasting food, and so we love to have eggs in our Pascha basket. This is one of Brandon's favorites. We always try to have a few special cheeses that we love, but this Bulgarian cheese is something that we like to have throughout the 40 days following Pascha. We usually have some sort of a cured meat, sausage, bacon, ham. We'll have this on Pascha morning with our brunch, and so that's something we always bring. We always have a few fun things in our Pascha basket as well. Reese's eggs are a must. The years past, we've also had things that the boys have picked out. William really likes Star Wars Kraft macaroni and cheese. Lots of different options, and so this is just a taste of what we use. Our basket is nothing special. As you'll see, it is a collapsible picnic basket, but it's become tradition. We've used it for about 12 years, and so as you know, with traditions, you can't deviate from those. And so what we use inside of it to line it are these covers that my mom actually made for our wedding. Our icon bearers used them with their icons, and we normally decorate it. This is just a silk flower and some ribbon right now, but that's just kind of what we normally do, but there's no right way, there's no wrong way. Screaming children are an added plus, but not necessary. So yeah, if you have any questions, shoot me an email, shoot me a text. I'd really love to hear from you because I miss you all very much. So can't wait to celebrate Pascha virtually with y'all. Bye.